the district attorney. He's asking Gloria all kinds of questions. He's scaring her.
Dr. Tolan is in there with them. She's not going to let things get out of hand.
Where's Jack? She doesn't want to talk to Jack. Or anybody else. She won't talk to me, Adam. She's too sick. Sick or not, she has a right to have a lawyer present when she's being questioned. Mr. Tanner made me leave the room. Well, maybe we'll make Mr. Tanner leave the room. Let's go.
The arsenic, Gloria. Where did you get it?
Tanner, leave her alone.
Please leave.
What is going on here? Why was Mr. Tanner admitted?
You're interrupting an official inquiry.
I don't care what I'm interrupting. Can't you see my wife is in no condition to be grilled? She's practically comatose.
Interference with the criminal justice system of this state will not be tolerated.
Excuse me, Seth, but I think Gloria is entitled to have an attorney present while being questioned.
Mrs. Chandler has been appraised of her rights. As soon as she tells me where she got the poison she used to try to kill her husband, I will conclude this interview.
Does she fully understand her rights?
I told you to leave her alone. Now get out of this room, now.
Eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth.
She's talking.
Life for a life.
Where did you get the poison, Mrs. Chandler?
An eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth. Life for a life.
She's lying there, sedated, glassy-eyed, not even able to hear your bald-faced attempt to make her incriminate herself without counsel. You should be disbarred. And you, how dare you let this unprincipled shyster even in to see your patient?
For your information, Mr. Chandler, I don't think your wife is sick at all. Gloria Chandler is a medically experienced, exceptionally clever woman who could easily fake her insanity in order to avoid attempted murder charges.
That is bunk.
Gloria's not herself at all. She slipped away from us.
You never said one word to me about that.
Of course he wouldn't. That would be showing his hand. And ambitious politicos like Mr. Tanner don't show their hand once they've smelled blood.
Gloria in her right mind couldn't hurt anyone. How you could think she's faking it? She can't even cope. She can't function.
She's functioning well enough to recognize her husband. The man she holds responsible for the death of her child. The man whom she tried to kill.
I think it represents a breakthrough.
How would you know? Your certificate isn't worth the paper it's printed on. And neither will yours be once I've reported you to the Justice Department.
I cleared this interview with your wife's attorneys. Jackson Montgomery himself encouraged me to come down here and visit her.
Alone? He encouraged you to go in there and see her without him?
Of course not. You knew that Jack was in court. You took advantage.
I agreed with Mr. Montgomery that a personal as well as professional evaluation was in order so that I could decide whether to prosecute or not.
You looked at that woman, and you consider her fit to stand trial?
Yes, I do. But the decision is not entirely up to me. Speak of the devil. This is Dr. Weiss, the court-appointed psychiatrist. Dr. Weiss, this is Adam Chandler, Stuart Chandler, Brooke English, and you know Dr. Tolan.
Hello. How do you do?
Dr. Weiss will be interviewing Mrs. Chandler this afternoon, passing on his recommendations to the court.
My wife is not fit to stand trial, Doctor.
Well, that's what I'm here to decide, Mr. Chandler. Is the patient ready?
Yes, may I sit in on the interview?
Will she be comfortable with that?
I think so, yes.
I have no objection.
May I sit in too, please?
Stuart Chandler is Gloria's brother-in-law and close friend.
Nevertheless, I think we should see her alone.
Sorry, Stuart.
Call me with your report as soon as possible, Dr. Weiss.
I will.
Well, I wish you all a good day.
That lowlife would sell his grandmother for free publicity. Adam, be quiet. Dr. Weiss, you won't upset her, will you? Mr. Tanner, you asked her lots of questions and got her all worked
Dr.
up.
Weiss will be very careful, Stuart.
Dr. Weiss had better be. I want my wife treated with all of the compassion and respect she deserves.
I intend to, Mr. Chandler. Excuse us.
It's gonna be all right, isn't it? Isn't it? They're gonna see how sick she is. They're gonna help her. They're not gonna put her in jail. Are they? wants to put Gloria in jail. That isn't right.
It won't happen.
Stuart, why don't we go down to the cafeteria? We'll get some tea or something.
No, she might need me.
Dr. Weiss is a psychiatrist. He's not going to do anything to upset Gloria.
He's a court-appointed psychiatrist. I know all about them. Sometimes they put people in bad places. I know.
Stuart, there's a big difference between a state psychiatric hospital and a state prison.
You don't know everything. Nobody's going to estate anything. As soon as the court deems Gloria unfit to stand trial, I'm moving her to Oak Haven.
Oak Haven is a wonderful private hospital. You know that, Stuart.
Yeah, I know all about Oak Haven, too. And I know that what Gloria wants is to be left alone.
Dr. Tolan is an excellent psychiatrist, you know. And Seth Tanner had a court order, and there was really very little that she could do. She had to let him in to interview
Are you
Gloria.
defending that snake?
No, I am defending Dr. Tolan. She's doing everything that she can to help Gloria.
Stewart is the only person who can help Gloria.
Did he tell you what happened with Kisses?
What?
Kisses, a puppy that Scott rescued from the pound. Stewart thought that she might be able to get through to Gloria, reach her somehow, so he brought Kisses in and put her on Gloria's lap.
Did Gloria respond?
She petted the puppy. And then she cried.
But that's wonderful. That's a very hopeful sign.
A mutt from the pound? Brooke? That's what Gloria's been reduced to? Is that it? This is a woman who used to take care of people. This is a nurse, and now she just sits and stares into space and cries over puppies and drones on about the Old Testament, and is she living in a psychotic state because I put her there? That's what I've reduced her to. I loved her, and I did everything wrong. I hurt her so much.
With time and therapy, Gloria can recover.
No, there are no guarantees. No amount of money or power can guarantee that. We can buy psychiatrists, and we can buy lawyers, and we can buy Oak Haven instead of some state facility for the criminally insane. No amount of money can bring back that beautiful woman that I married. And nothing can ever bring back little Anna Claire.
Time and hope, Adam. Those are the only things that we can count on.
She'll never forgive me. She shouldn't forgive me. An eye for an eye, a life for a life.
Stop it.
I would gladly give up my life right now, this minute, to bring back our daughter, Gloria's sanity. Dear God, Brooke, what am I going to do? How am I going to live with myself if she doesn't recover? Why didn't I see it coming?
I didn't see it either.
I should have seen it. When she came home, so soon after the baby died, I put on blinders. I wanted to believe that she'd forgiven me. I needed to believe that.
Adam, I was 100% certain that Gloria was fine, that she was just recovering slowly. I was so sure of it that even when I figured out that you were being poisoned, it never entered my mind that she was the one who was doing it.
No, neither of us wanted to think that.
I accused your daughter of trying to poison you.
You were wrong. But your heart was in the right place.
Adam, do you think that Hayley will ever forgive me? I did exactly what I've accused you of doing. I jumped to conclusions. I made up my mind, and there was nothing that was going to make me change it. I hurt Hayley deeply.
Well, Hayley's had a lot of experience dealing with people who jump to conclusions. I think once you tell her why you did what you did, she'll forgive you. She may make you jump through a few flaming hoops first, but in the end, she'll realize that there's been a lot more good with you than bad. She'll let go of it.
You really think so?
How many miles of broken glass are you willing to crawl through?
As many as it takes.
Well, then, it's a done deal. Hey, what are you worried about? If she can forgive me, you're a shoo-in. Just have to have faith. Would you look in and see what's happening?
Well, Stewart is in there with her. Dr. Tolan and Dr. Weiss are gone.
How does she seem?
Well, she seems relaxed. She seems peaceful. She's just, she's just lying there. Stewart is with her.
The nurse there?
No, the nurse is gone. It's just the two of them. Why don't you look? Adam, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Well, she seems better.
I never should have come between.
What?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself.
You never should have come between them.
She was happy with Stuart. She left him to come to me. It broke his heart. Now look at him. All she ever got from him was love.